Peace, peace. What it do? Today is Wednesday, January 22nd. Look, that way ain't gonna be goofy, y'all. Show. No. January 22nd, 2020. It's 2020, y'all. Yes, look, 2020. I can't get my dates right. I've been working all day. Just a quick announcement. Y'all need to come see us. Yes. On Saturday at Cove 51. We will be there from 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. I don't know the exact address, but I know it's up in Sharonville on Chester Road. Mm-hmm. So come see me. I will have my tantric daisy. And I know you'll have your butters, right?
Yes, I will have my butters.
Where your butters go?
Oh, side right there. You got it.
Mm-hmm. She'll have her butters too. Oh my gosh. Her whip hand is beautiful. Mm-hmm. Pure Shell Essentials will be there. So come see us. Are you offering any readings or are you just doing products?
We'll see. Not sure. We'll see. We'll see how spirit leads me. We'll see.
I ain't gonna bully her this time. I think she should offer readings though. She's dope. Alright, let's get started. Boom. Okay. Number 1 wants to know, are there any messages from ancestors? Okay. Well, you're supposed to go first this week, but I'll let it slide.
I think I went first last week.
No, I did.
Oh, did you?
I did.
You got your love cards?
No.
What are your love cards? You know everybody look forward to your love cards.
Okay. Number 1. I feel like your ancestors want to know, and it's funny because it's like a man talking to me, and he's got like his voice is like, hey. And then he'll say something and he'll pause like, hey, tell us like he talk, like he got to catch his breath in order to talk. But I feel like it's an older gentleman in my ear. And if I had to describe him, I feel like he like a light brown skin. I feel like he's balding. He might have had a little crimp in his back when he walked, like a nice little shuffle. And you know, it's almost like he's talking fast, but he's not. It's weird. But and my ears feel funny with him, so I don't know if he was hard of hearing or if he ever wore hearing aids, but my ears feel really funny. That's a new symbol for me, so I'm not sure what that means yet. Number 1, give me confirmation if you know who this person is, and what's the feeling in my ears. It's like I feel weird. It's almost like, yeah, you ever like turn the hearing aid on, you turn the battery up and like, and look, it's weird. But anyhow, you have some doors opening. You have some doors opening. You know, some good things coming ahead of you. Some great things coming in your life. Some new things coming in your life. I feel like newness all over your spread. Just new, you know, new on the horizon, and it's going to be great. So you're going to go through a period of just overly greatness. I feel like he's making me feel like so happy, like you're gonna be welcoming something, like you're welcoming something in to your life, like something long term. So whatever this great thing is, I feel like really warm at the I feel really warm at the heart. And I feel like welcoming. And I just feel like he's sitting here and he's just so happy for you. Like he's excited for you. And it's funny because when he gets excited, he goes, It's like, he's like, You ever had an old person hold your hand like, Like, go girl. So I just feel some great things coming ahead for you. So a lot of happy times, a lot of smiles, number 1, a lot of happiness, and things are going to look good for you. Number 2. Will I be happy and successful with my new job? Number 2 wants to know if she will be happy and successful with her new job. So here's the catch with you. You have the capability of being happy with your new job, but I think sometimes when we get used to something and we get used to seeing it every day, we can kind of take it for granted. So it's like you be happy, but you know, prime example, like my job is great and I like it, but some days I feel like, I'm kind of sick of this shit. You know what I mean? You will be successful, and there's a potential for success. I said sex. Success. There's a potential, so I'm right. There's a potential for success, but we gotta let go of some old habits. You know what I'm saying? Look at this as a fresh start, and you'll be fine.
All right, let's see here. I'm gonna do number 9. Number 9 is my relationship going south? Is my relationship going south?
Now look at my locks. They're going. I'm just gonna pull a love card because it's about relationships. Love.
So I feel like with is your relationship going south? I feel like it needs a little bit more work. I don't feel like it's all about to just fall apart and just fail. I feel like y'all need to, for one, have a little bit more communication. I feel like you need to be more patient. Well, y'all probably both need to be a little bit more patient with each other. I think y'all need to come together and agree on a few things. I feel like y'all just keep butting heads. If they say the sky is green, you gonna say it's blue just because y'all just keep going up against the grain. I feel like y'all need a little bit more communication. I also got the fertility card, so I don't know if you are wanting a baby, just had a baby, or maybe be expecting here coming soon. I'm not sure, but the fertility card did come up. I hear rest and rejuvenation, so I feel like you guys need to maybe get away. I feel like it needs to be the two of you kind of focus more on y'all and y'all relationship. I feel like y'all both are doing so many different things outside of each other that when y'all come together is exhausting. So I need for y'all to find more ways to do things more together and talk and communicate, because that's the biggest thing I hear is talk and communication.
Love card. Baby, y'all need more romance. Mm-hmm. Y'all need to do it. Just a what? Nah, for real though. Relationships are hard, but I am a true believer that anything can be worked out.
Yep.
And anything can be settled. You just have to have you just gotta want to do it, and it's gotta be both of y'all. It can't be one person fighting for the other relationship and other person doing more. I definitely feel number 9 that you have been doing more work than the other person to keep things going, and you don't have to.
Yep. So, yeah. Hope that helps, number 9. Okay. I'm going to do number 10. Am I being used by the people I have helped? Am I being used by the people I have helped? Am I being used by the people I have helped? So I feel like number 10, that you're a great person. First of all, I feel like you're a great person, and I feel like you are willing to lend a helping hand to almost anybody. And yes, sometimes people do take advantage. Sometimes people take your kindness for weakness. So I need you to, it's okay to help people, but you don't have to help people at the expense of yourself. And I feel like that's what you're doing. You overextend yourself to where it's hurting you. So, you know, you have to cut back on that. So take that self-help that you're giving other people and help yourself. Sometimes you got to sit back and put some focus on yourself. And that's what I feel like you need to do. I feel like you are so busy and so willing to give. You're not giving to yourself. And sometimes we forget that. So make sure that instead of helping everybody else, you have to give to yourself, because once you're depleted, then what's left? You have nothing. You can't pour from an empty cup. So make sure you take time out for you. Pull back a little bit. Who cares if somebody get mad or get an attitude? It's okay. They'll get over it. Just make sure that you take time for you. Quit being a helping hand to everybody. And then sometimes I feel like you're an enabler too. So you helping people so much that you are not giving them a chance to help themselves. So you need to pull back a little bit. Let them be doing things for themselves a little bit and pour back into you, because you are depleted. I feel like you're exhausted from helping everybody else. So that's my message for you. Miss Jazz?
My only advice to number 10 is not to lend any energy that you can't afford not to get back.
Exactly.
Amen. And give without expecting.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I feel like you feel that you do more for people and they don't do enough for you. You know, when we're supposed to give without expectation. So if you know that helping certain people or giving to certain people is pulling on you, then you might want to consider what you do for other people.
Mm-hmm.
My turn. Number 20. No, that's yours. I'm going to do number 21. What do I need to do to enhance my spiritual abilities? I'm not going to pull a card for this one, number 21. I already know what you need to do. Practice. That's one way that you can do a practice. Other things, when you do your meditations and stuff, make sure you're setting that intention to, you know, be guided to what your abilities are. If I were you, I would start with the divination. You feel really cardsy to me, so get you a card deck. Another thing that might work for you is candle work, or sun gazing. So 21, just hit me up and I'll talk to you about sun gazing and candle work, and we can go into it from there on what you can do to kind of help, you know, clean this up so you can see what your abilities are. But definitely invest in you a deck. If you have a deck, practice with that deck and start practicing with others. And most importantly, try not to be a perfectionist. You will be wrong sometimes. That's okay. I'm wrong a lot. I mean, I ain't wrong a lot. I'm more accurate than wrong, but I'm not ashamed to admit when I'm wrong. Shit, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Shit, I ain't always right. You ain't always gonna be right. I don't care what nobody say. When these psychics be out here talking about something, I'm 100%. No, you ain't. No, you ain't. There's no such thing. Nobody's perfect. Everybody gets some shit wrong sometimes. And it be the ones who be 100% that be telling me wrong. I'm telling you. They ain't 100% anyway. 100%. Okay. So the next number I'm going to do is number 3. I keep having a dream that I'm giving birth to a baby, not knowing I was pregnant. What does it mean? I'm not going to pull a card for this one either, number 3. Number 3, that just means that there's an opportunity sitting right in front of you that you don't even see. You know, so you can give birth to something new. Of course, in any dream, when you give birth to a baby, you're giving birth. It could be literally a baby. It could be a new idea. It could be anything new. You know, I don't know if you've been thinking about like a business idea or any type of idea. I feel like it's community based, which you don't know why. For some reason, I feel like you're involved with the school system or something community wide. It's just community, you know. But there's an opportunity sitting right in your face that you're probably not seeing. So kind of sit down, Go to the drawing board and the planning board and write down some of your ideas. And whichever one pops to you, you know, that's the one you should probably manifest.
All right. I'm going to do number 4.
4.
Is the guy I went to the show with the other night right for me? Is the guy I went...
I'm telling you, I'm gonna make a straight song just for the love cards because I love pulling them. She want to know it's her boo that she took to the show. Good for her.
I feel frenzy, like he more of a friends type dude.
You gonna friend zone him, girl? Don't be friend zoning people.
I mean, he could potentially be something else, but I feel like more frenzy. Like he more the fun kick it type for whatever reason. But we'll see what the card says. You did it. Love begins. Fulfillment and wishes. So here's the thing. He could very well potentially be more, but I feel like y'all gonna start as friends first. I still feel frenzy.
I feel frenzy too.
Yeah, I feel like y'all just gonna get to know each other and like kick it. Like he gonna be fun to hang around, and then if it develops into something, it develops into something. But I feel more of like a frenzy, like a playful type thing. Like he cool, like oh he called me, he cool, you know he cool.
She said playful.
Yeah, you know, but not like oh that's my boo. I'm just so in love with him. I don't feel that yet.
So I think also what she's saying is I need to build a friendship first.
Right.
If you want anything to grow with y'all too, the type of connection y'all have to be friends. Because if y'all ain't friends and y'all rushing to something, it's gonna be some bullshit.
It's gonna be some bullshit.
Start off as friends, really, really, really try to get to know each other. I suck at that. You know, when I feel like I like you, I like you. You know what I'm saying? I'm on your ass. You can't be like that. Not with this gentleman. Take your time to get to know him. I pulled you a love card. Look at this cute. Look at it. Ooh. I mean, I don't know who's kissing who. I think this might be the dude and this might be the girl. I don't know who kissing who, but it says, let there be closeness between you, but always give each other space. Love never claims, it simply allows or gives.
Oh, that's really good. That's like the friend zone. That's really good. Okay.
Take y'all time and just let love is flow. Love can't be forced. Hey, you gotta let it flow.
About finances. I do about that one last.
Someone else wanted you to. I'm sorry, it's another one. Which one was that wanted you? Shit. I don't know.
Okay.
I'm sorry, whoever number was that requested Michelle. She'll get you next time. It's somebody regular. I'm sorry. She might just picked you already. She might have did you.
Okay. I'm going to do number 18. Will my mom purchase her a house this year? Will my mom purchase her a house this year? Remember that's 18? 18. Okay, 18. Will my mom purchase her a house this year? I'm feeling kind of iffy with that one.
You know what? You answered it. Well, look, win-win. Win-win.
So I won't say that it's all the way out the picture. I'm feeling kind of iffy, and I'm only feeling kind of iffy is because I feel like
I'm looking at your bruised leg.
Finances need to be right. Paperwork need to be right. I feel like everything needs to be lined up. So if she actually really, really wants a house this year, I feel like it's very important to make sure all her ducks is in a row. Make sure all her paperwork is right.
I can see you. We retarded over here, y'all.
Right.
Sorry.
It's just a party when we all three to get together. It's just a foolish party. But yeah, so make sure
with that.
She needs help.
Not really.
She looking at me this time. It ain't me.
And then she breaks my concentration by doing foolishness. If I can flip it around so I can see what she's doing, she's silly. She's just so
She's
silly. She's so silly.
She got a big ass ass. And our dumb asses, we watch it.
Right. Like, I'm just in here like
you can't even ignore it.
Oh, that booty. Get out. I can't stand it.
bounce. Oh, it's not that big. Cut the dramatic.
Michelle got a big old booty too. I hate y'all big booty bitches.
Booty.
Little booties matter too.
I got a little booty. See?
Shit.
Look,
Lies.
it's little. See, look.
Mm-mm.
See? You can't see it. It's little. I got a little booty.
She got a big ass ass.
Big ass.
Bounce.
Did you do
bounce.
two?
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
Get the fuck. Your booty ass. Your booty ass. All right, number 12 wants to know, will I be going to Mardi Gras next month? If you go, take me with you, number 12. That's all I'm
That's
saying.
right.
If you go to Mardi Gras, I need to go to Mardi Gras with you.
Is it next month?
Oh, shit. You had a jumper.
Two.
It don't look like you going, honey. Damn. I ain't laughing at you. I'm laughing with you. I'm just...
She's so wrong.
I'm sorry. We just goofy. Don't take me. Don't make me done. You got jumpers. Oh, no. You ain't going.
I'm so sorry.
I mean, look at the cards. The Hermit, the five of cups, the balance. You ain't going. You got some priorities you need to take care of. Boo.
Her
You can't-
the finances.
Finances, they
need to
ain't
get
right.
together,
You ain't
know.
balanced. See, I want to go too. Shit, my buddy fucked up too. Shit. Who? I don't even remember who number this is, but whoever you are, holler at me so we can put our money together. We can take a trip together.
That was number 12.
We can go together. I want to go with you. So
In 2021. Because 2020 is not happening. Pick a different spot that's a little closer, that's not so,
just call me. We put our money together. I mean, I'm broke too. I mean, I ain't broke, but I'm rich at heart.
She's financially challenged. That's the word we're going to use. Financially challenged.
You bust your ass 40 plus hours a week just to be financially challenged. Okay. But everybody want to know about money.
Everybody.
Everybody feeling it. It's the beginning of the years after the holidays. That's what it is. Okay, so can you... Number 13 wants to know, can you look into my finances? I'm drowning.
Yep.
Honey, I feel you. Number 13. Number 13, the first word I am getting for you are spending habits. What are you doing with your money when you get it? Sometimes I think when we struggle so much with money, sometimes when we get it, we don't know what to do with it. We gotta buy something. And sometimes we invest in shit that we really don't need. We might feel we need, we might think we need it, but we don't need it. So I see you buying things that you really don't need at the moment. So I think next time you do get a few dollars, you might want to sit on it. It's kind of swap. Don't need to spend it. Okay, let's see. Yep, time to buckle down. Don't worry, this thing that you're going through is coming to an end. You just got some delays, honey. You do, but I feel, and they're all swords. All I can tell you is this: when you do get over this little hump, and it's coming soon, you ain't gonna go through this too much longer. Just know that everything will be okay, and you have to watch your spending. Be conscious of your spending. Sometimes we get our ego always creeping. Like you think you need things that you don't really need. You know what I mean? So if it ain't no like real live necessity, like you ain't gonna die if you ain't gonna get it, like food, I would watch my spending. Do I have one more?
I don't even know. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh no, I did too. Because I did
Okay.
13. Yeah.
I'm gonna do number 7. Am I gonna be stable financially? Number 7. Am I gonna be stable financially? Number 7, I feel like you got a little spending problem too. I feel like you don't pay your bills on time. That's what I kind of feel like. I feel like you wait to the last minute to pay whatever's due. And
I think you're picking up my energy. That's me all day. I'm like, wait,
well, I mean, we all do that. No, we all
I'm
do
like,
that.
wait, is she talking about me?
Just you know, sometimes it happens. Sometimes you wait a little bit. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. That mindset, baby.
Mm-hmm. Gotta change. So yeah, I feel like you just need to sit down, write down all your bills, and put your bills in order of priority. So whatever bills like need to be paid, like for instance, Duke, that has to get paid. Nobody wants to be without lights. You have to pay Duke,
mortgage,
and rent. Those are the 2 priority bills. Other stuff go down the list, and just make sure that you pay them according to the worst priority. Like, you know, maybe like your biggest bill. And then again, watch your spending. It's that need versus want. Do you need it or do you want it? When you go to the store, that's little mind games you have to play sometimes. If you don't absolutely need it, but you want it, don't get it.
I'm gonna need for her to get out of my head. Don't be telling people over here my business.
But that's what you have to do, and you have to prioritize your bills.
Pay all my bills later. I don't need you to tell me something I don't know.
Hey, we all do, and sometimes it's because how our paycheck is set up. Sometimes our paycheck is set up about that, but sometimes we create our own bills too. We go out and make new bills when we don't necessarily need to be making more bills. So just be mindful of that. So long as you take some accountability and try to keep things together, it'll be all right.
I don't own the rights to none of this music, by the way.
Right.
You don't know what?
I don't own the rights to your song you playing.
Ari Lennox does.
Oh, y'all moving.
I love her. That album is everything.
Yes. You play the whole thing through.
Without stopping.
Good. Yeah, I ordered some of her butters. I'm dead ass.
So I'm gonna do number 6. What do I need to know about my health? At first I thought they said math, but I know it's not an L in math, so it's health.
Because you know what? If you like me, I'm a nurse, and I wash my hands like 172 times a day. This stuff, baby, I'm telling you.
Thank you, honey.
Pure shell essentials.
What do I need to know about
My hands be all dried and cracked.
Okay.
You read like I read.
I feel I be trying to
You just paint a picture.
create a story, like
People don't. A lot of people, they have like certain type of spreads, and each card means something. Me and her, we don't. We just try to tell the story with the cards. So it could be 10 cards before you get the whole story out. Once you see it, but okay.
But I feel like something in my chest. So I don't know if you have. I kind of hear like acid reflux, but I hear something about your chest. So I need you to watch your diet for one, because I hear watch your diet. I don't know if you've been having something going on with your chest, maybe like chest pains or maybe a bad chest congestion, but I need you to go get that checked out. I will go get myself checked out. Just get a yearly health exam to make sure everything is okay. But for one, I need you to watch your eating habits, because I feel like your eating habits is what's making you sick or making you feel not well. I don't know if you eat a lot of meat products, but I feel like you do. And I feel like you need to cut back on that. I need you to incorporate more vegetables. Incorporate more vegetables within your diet. And kind of see how that goes. But I would definitely go get yourself checked out. Go something about your heart. Because it's like my heart and like the mid part of my back, like up, kind of hurts. So something is going on within that. But I would definitely go get checked out and watch your diet, because I feel like your diet is a major part of one of the reasons why you're not feeling 100. Miss JS?
I'm just trying to figure out why my son with the flu is doing laundry. Shouldn't you be in the bed?
Yeah.
What you doing? Can that wait?
He had a fever, his cheeks red.
Yeah. Just set him right here. No, leave him down here. I'll take him in the basement. I need you to come here. I don't want you to get in the camera, but I need you to rest. You flushed? You feel like you got a fever?
I feel hot, yeah.
His cheeks is red.
Yeah, I need you to go lay back down.
Sicky McSipperson. You feel better? Sicky McSipperson.
Yeah, he can walk up right now.
He's moving fast.
Okay, guys, I'm sorry about that. Number 5, in my current relationship, will we marry? Number 5 wants to know, is they getting married? Is they getting married?
Trey left.
I don't like you coming for me.
What? I just said to Trey leave. What did I do?
I should smack this.
Don't do that, girl. That's not cute up underneath there. Don't do that. That's not cute
What's
at all.
wrong with it?
Trey.
What's wrong?
Tweeds and braids going everywhere.
Oh, it's okay. Look at her.
No, that's cute. No, mine's is not. It's not in any
Her hair
formation.
long.
Okay, now look. I feel like in order for y'all to get married, y'all need to talk. And y'all need to put some things on the table if that's what you want. I'm saying, I'm not saying like no. Besides, I don't tell people to do it anyway. But I feel like some things need to be talked about before y'all consider marriage. Because if not, some shit will come up later. So, and don't take it the wrong way. It could be something little. You know what I mean? But I just feel like before y'all consider getting married, y'all need to talk and put everything on the table. Like if there's anything hidden that he need to tell you, or if there's anything hidden you need to tell him. Because if not, what's going to happen is y'all going to get married and this shit going to come out. It's going to mess up y'all marriage. So if there's anything that needs to be fixed, you need to fix it now. Okay. I want to do number 8. Number 8 wants to know, am I taking my business in the right direction by trying to start a non-profit organization? I'm almost feeling a yes. But there's some iffy in there. Something you need to do first. These cars, they just floating everywhere. I don't feel like I feel like you want to start the non-profit, but I feel like there's something unclear about your plan that you need to be clear on before you do so. And also make sure you got all the information and all your stuff in order before you do it. You don't want, I'm not saying you ignorant, but you don't want ignorance of any type of situation get you messed up, especially when you're dealing with organizations.
Surprises.
You're right.
That's a good word. That's a good word. That's a very good word. Yep. So, and if you do it, there's abundance at the end of this. But also what I want you to do is if you decide to partner up with anybody and I feel like you're thinking about doing, look at their motives. Because you don't want like nothing that's attached to them to come off on you. So make sure everything is clean and you know everything that's going on before you move forward. It could very well be successful. I got the Wheel of Fortune right here. I got the, which is a great card. I got the 3 of Wands, which is a really good card. So it looks like it's a go for you, but you have to just make sure everything clear. Was that 2? Okay. Okay, I'm gonna do number 19. Will I secure multiple streams of income to pay a down payment on a bigger home? Will I secure multiple streams of income to secure down payments, a down payment for my home? I feel like a yes, but I don't feel a strong yes, and I'm gonna say because I feel like some of the ideas that you have are a little shaky. Like don't go for no get rich quick scheme. I feel like the multiple streams of income that you want to secure needs to be solid. I need you to do your due diligence in the legwork for all of them, because something feel a little off kilter a little bit. Something don't feel like, I feel like somebody's feeding you information to make it sound good, but it's an underlying risk that might take you under all the way. So definitely I don't oppose of you doing multiple streams of income, but just make sure that the streams that you are going with are rock solid and don't fall for anything. So make sure you do your legwork, but you do your homework and make sure that you check into every single one of your things, and don't just go for it just because it sounds good and somebody else made X amount of dollars and they doing all right with it. Make sure that if you gonna do it, that you gonna be able to be all right doing it, because I feel a little shakiness. I feel like a little shade around one of your little get rich quick ventures.
Was that 2?
No, I think that's only 1. I think. I'm gonna do number. What are we doing on the previous page? Okay, I'll do number 17. Tell me about something about my professional life that's going to change. Tell me something about my professional life that's going to change. Are you committed?
So you see that hat Rach got on? That come from my boy from Third High, Jermaine Farmer Bay. Look him up on Facebook. That's Jermaine Farmer Bay, B-E-Y. He's got some dope t-shirts, dope hats, and he's just a dope brother. I love listening to his teachings and some of his information. Super dope.
Okay.
And I love that hat.
Hats don't usually look right on me.
It's really
I
cute.
think this is big, but
Yeah.
So,
It was big when I put it on. I
it's
had my
for
braids.
big head dudes.
I had my braids on when I put it on. Just tighten it up at the back.
oh yeah.
Technically not supposed to wear black on my head, but I'm not
Okay,
supposed
number
to.
17. Tell you something about your professional life that's going to change. I'm hearing commitment. I feel like you're not making as much as a commitment that you should be. I feel like you're not putting your all into it. Like you are kind of standoffish a little bit. Like you doing it, but you ain't doing it to the full potential that you needed to do. I don't know if it's something else that's kind of sitting on the sidelines that you really, really want to do, but you're not actually engaging in it. And I feel like a little bit of fear based off of that.
I'm sorry, it's like
But
so
nothing
my
comes
ear.
out of fear.
Ringing
So if it's something
ear.
that you actually need or want to do, I would say study. Make sure that whatever you're going to do, make sure you look into it and go for it. But I feel like an apprehension, like you kind of want to do it, but you're not putting forth all the effort that you need to in order to do
What
it.
you doing?
What are you doing?
It's something in my ear. I'm sorry.
Is it ringing or is it?
Man, it's ringing, but it's like screeching.
It's
Oh.
me.
Well, turn it down, motherfucker.
No, it's because I'm here.
Don't be making that sexy face and pull up out here at the same time. I like bitches too. Quit playing with me. Did you do too?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. She played too fast. You doing number 11?
I'm doing number 11.
Yes.
Dang, I wanted one of y'all to do 15.
I'm about to do 15 right now.
That's a good one.
Tell me about my future light-skinned boyfriend.
Hey, Doxy. I've been looking at 15.
You know what? Cause she know me. Number 15 know me. You don't know Rachel. Rachel, tell her about her light-skinned boyfriend.
tell her about
That one got some juicy lips. Nice juicy lips. It's a man's man. It's a man's man.
Him a man. Him a man.
Yeah, no, I've been looking at that one.
Him a man. I've been telling her for months a light-skinned dude coming. She's like, where he at? Where he at? He coming. Rachel, tell her what him is. I feel like it's somebody she need to get rid of. Where he at? Where him at?
He's at the door. But he hasn't been invited in yet. Ooh, it's some mess that's got to clean up.
True love. Oh.
True love, baby. True love.
Whoa!
I ain't even flipping no more cards.
Whoa!
Love indoors, baby. You got love coming.
So why haven't you cleaned up what you gotta clean up?
You need to clean house and let him in, cause he coming.
Yeah, you holding on to comfort and you got that way.
She don't know she got that way.
Please.
That's why.
When you ready,
Please.
Michelle, can you give me a
Come
timeline?
on through.
Give me a timeline. I think timelines might be your thing. Rachel's good with timelines too. I suck at. I be trying.
I feel like
Well,
Before y'all talk, I'm gonna write down something.
if sister girl handles her business,
Hold on, I had to write down. Okay, go ahead.
if sister girl handles her business by spring,
yes.
Bitch, look what I put. 3 months. I said 3 months.
yes.
I said 3 months.
but if you drag your feet, you
It's
holding
gonna be
on to
summer.
people that you don't need to hold on, you dealing with people, you giving people money. Why are you giving people money?
You giving people money?
Why are you giving people? Don't give nobody.
I ain't know that money. I ain't even see that one. See, Rachel be seeing shit. She be digging. I ain't even see that one.
Come on in. Come on.
Yeah.
Boys in the hood. Come on in. It's a family affair. Come on in.
Yeah, I was waiting for 15.
Hey, you need to get her because she was playing with her titties in the camera. I'm telling on your
She play with
ass.
her titties around me.
And she was twerking.
Man, I don't know what she on today.
Bounce. Did you sneak and put some of that on earlier or something?
No, I put my other stuff on.
See, that's why she feeling it. Oh.
What's for the moon stuff?
No.
Oh.
When I let you smell.
You should let her smell it.
Let
Be right back.
She let me smell
Hey, don't walk away from me.
Sit for a second.
When I got out the shower.
Okay.
it. I know, but I ain't.
So,
I ain't
number
allowed to talk about
14 wants to
smelling.
know, are the strange feelings that I am feeling connected to my spiritual journey? Number 14, I want to tell you that everything is spiritual. But yes, the things that you are feeling are definitely connected to your spiritual journey. And they are going to get stronger. But she don't went there and smell, so you ain't even got the cards on you.
No, on me. I'll just chime in with what I feel whenever you say something.
What you feel about number 14? She got some feelings going on, and she want to know if they connected with her spiritual journey. What you feeling about number 14?
Well, 14, if you have that feeling, they definitely are. Depending on how old you are, you know, we come into like our late 30s, our late 20s, early 30s. We come into our Saturn return, and I just talked to one of my friends the other day, and I don't even know, you might be you, but she was telling me about something that happened, and that she was really feeling heavy, and she didn't understand why she was feeling so heavy, because somebody had got killed and she didn't even know the people, but she felt so attached to this particular situation. And I think we got to talking, and we got to talking, and we determined that her soul to return is upon her. So definitely, if you have that feeling, it definitely is.
Also, we have to understand that the veil is thinning, and we are upon the age of Aquarian. So, you know, we're shifting into a higher vibration. So, you're gonna start feeling a lot more and seeing a lot more. Times are changing. Where's Michelle at? In there and sniffing heaven?
No, she doing kitty duty.
She got the baby?
No, she. You know her kids always call her.
She handled. That's Michelle's right there.
She in special request. Number 22 wants to know, will I ever find true love? DeAndre in
With the love of my life.
With the love of my life. Any input on that before I go? What you feeling?
I feel like true love is, you have to really define that and understand what that truly is. True love means a lot, or it means different things to different people. So it really is based off of, it's really based off of how you feel about yourself, because you're going to your reflection is what you're going to manifest. So if you truly love yourself, if you truly put that love into yourself, you will find true love with the love of your life. And that's just the grassroots basics of it.
So what I'm getting is that you have to have the basic understanding that you can do anything you choose. So if that's where you choose to be, you can create any situation that you want to create. You are limitless, and I need you to know that. Another thing that you need is patience, and just live in a moment for now. You know, I feel it's very important for you to know that you have to live now. As far as somebody, if you in a situation right now, I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't think this is it. If you are in a situation, and it may be a little minute before you have one coming, because you have such a strong, it's like a strong attachment to a situation. It's either a situation.
No, it's a situation in general. It's society's view of love of life, and it's a comparison. So you have to have your definition, not what you see other people have, what you see in fiction movies. It's your definition. So it's not going to look like what you think it's supposed to look like.
And that also can hinder you. If you think it's supposed to look a certain way, you might be missing the person that's truly for you.
And you're fixated on a specific outcome. You can't be fixated on an outcome. You have to be in the present. So
and
loving
probably
yourself
why I'm
in
not
the present.
seeing anybody
Yeah,
yet
you
right
have
now.
to be in the present. You can't be worried about what's coming. It's okay to, to want that and desire that, but you have to live in the present.
Oh, I heard number 20 said she got her request. You got
Yeah, there's 2 more left, so there's 2 left for her. Number 11 and number 20.
Okay.
Thought you was slicking out of here. She don't like to do the she don't like to do the mediumship one.
Why? She's
She's
so
a medium.
good.
I don't know.
Because she don't like dogs and iguanas and shit.
What?
It's the same thing.
Dogs and iguanas.
He said it's the same
I
thing.
don't though. I don't like dogs or iguanas. He's right.
What do you like?
Chicken wings.
And vodka.
Fuck.
I can tell you right now, number 11, I'm getting.
It's that oil.
Is you gonna start selling that shit?
Oh my. She trying to siphon some.
I know. I
about
know
to
you
siphon
got a
some.
bottle.
I
I
think
know
I
she
got
got
a
a bottle
water bottle
somewhere.
down
I
here.
I said, go come on.
That shit should be called
Oh, this is
sexual
my
personification.
vibranium. I
That
need
shit
her to
smell
top
like,
this one off.
it smell like you need to go get some. As soon as you smell it, like,
Right.
Get some what?
get some
Loving.
man.
Loving. Okay, number 11. Messages from family. Messages from family. I should do that one last, but it's okay.
What do you see when you think of number 11? I wonder if you're seeing what I'm seeing. After he started, he be like,
Working on his camera presence.
It's good, man.
it, y'all. I
I
cannot.
don't even
Okay,
know what's happening.
Okay. So I don't know why, but the first vision that I get is kind of like of a it's an outdoors scenery. I see like a sunrise. So I see like water, and then I see like the sky, but it's like an orangish color, and then I see the sun like over here. I got a man. I feel you behind me, sir. I feel a man. He's a older gentleman. He feel kind of grandpa-ishy.
Uncle Ben-ish.
Grandpa is sweet.
Grandpa wishy.
Grandpa-ishy.
New word.
He's saying that you need to sit down. He said that exactly. Sit down. Quit running around. Something about do your work. I don't know what type of work you need to do. Let me try to describe him.
That number 6, right there. That card right there.
Connect with your ancestors.
I don't know how he died, but I got like a shortness of breath. Like my breath is getting short. Like I'm kind of struggling to breathe. Like I feel my chest weighted down. I don't know if he had like a heart attack or something with his chest. But he is saying he's watching you.
What does he look like?
I'm trying to get a picture of him. He looked like he light complected. Can't tell if he kind of he's not skinny, but he's not thick either. He's like medium build. I feel like his hair is kind of white.
Mm-hmm. The beard.
Yeah.
Yep.
This chest, my goodness gracious.
So does he look like he had like a certain ethnicity, or
Um,
I'm just seeing if you see what I see.
Does he have a flannel on?
yeah, he do that. I think he does have a flannel on. Cause he like laying down like this, like he kind of doing like this. So I can't really. I want to say he was. At first I thought it was white, but then I can't tell if he white or if he just fair skinned. And then usually when I see that, I kind of gauge like how their hair is, but then his hair is like kind of like
Kinky.
yeah,
Woolly and white.
yeah,
See if,
yeah.
see if he'll give you a hint of where he from.
I feel like he's foreign or something.
Louisiana popped up in my mind.
He got like a twang. Oh, he's not, okay. So he's not foreign, but his parents are from somewhere. His parents are from somewhere, but he's not, when I asked him, he said he's Southern.
I want to say Louisiana. Creole. Or
But
something.
his parents are foreign.
His parents are from somewhere else. Because when I say foreign, he said, not me. He said, not me.
Got it.
He's saying like his peoples are from somewhere.
Gotcha.
I feel like he's saying you need to jump over something. Jump over.
Hurdles. That's what I heard.
Yeah. And I feel like you need to be more patient with yourself and be more strict. Like you need to be more strict with yourself. Like hold yourself accountable. Like make guidelines for yourself and hold yourself accountable for them. Like I feel like you have goals that you want to obtain, but you don't stick to them. So I feel like he's saying stick to whatever goals that you set for yourself and don't waver. He doing like this. So he's showing me like you wavering. Like you not sticking to whatever you supposed to be sticking to. He's saying your job. So I don't know if at work you letting people kind of railroad you into doing your work plus they work. Or you taking on more. He's saying like you taking on too much responsibility that's not even yours. He wants you not to be afraid of challenges. My chest is really bothering me. And I feel like he's saying face your fears. Like you need to conquer your fears. So whatever fears that you have, you need to conquer them. And don't back down. I can't take it no more. My chest hurts.
All right, just to add, when she was saying that you need to, the decisions. It's basically you got decisions. Like with the two here, you got choices to make. You can go either way, but you know which way you don't want to go. So don't keep going that way.
I wonder if you contemplating some type of business or something. And I feel like it's spiritual in nature.
Right there.
You know, I feel like it's spiritual in nature, but I feel like, you in it, but you ain't in the whole body. It could be like you kind of like me where you work, and things like that. So the ancestor I'm getting is not a man. It's actually a little woman, and she's definitely foreign. She don't speak a speck of English. She actually sounds like she speaks a little Spanish, and she's a cute little lady. She probably ain't taller than 5 feet. She's a little round in the middle section, and she talks really fast Spanish. I feel like she's very old. Like she's giving me it's weird because I'm getting the year 1936, and I almost feel like that's the year she died, and she was old. So this woman probably would have been born well in the 1800s. I'm not completely sure. It's something with the year 1936 with her. I'm asking her to give me symbols, but she insists on talking. So number 11, unfortunately, I don't always write names down, so I don't know who I'm speaking to. But she's making me feel like you're quite intuitive, and there are a lot of things that you could be doing that you're not doing. It's kind of like you and there's some things that you're indecisive about that you should really make up your mind on. So just being indecisive about some things and making up your mind about some things, and if there's some business ideas you want to do, you need to get going. I also feel like in certain aspects of your life you might feel like stuck. She's making me feel like telling you that she's making me feel like it's like an illusion. Like, and what I see is I see you sitting like, it's funny because I see you like in a cage, closed in the cage, but there's a key in the door. So all you gotta do is turn the key and open the cage and get out. But you're just kind of sitting there thinking that you're trapped, but there's a key right there. That's kind of like how I feel when I think about you. It's time to kind of spread your wings. You've been Like she's saying, like, get out, let it out, let it out. So whatever you need to let go of and let it out, let go and let it out. That's how I feel like. Because she's doing some crazy stuff with her little arms. She's cute. She's real cute. Like, just get up and get it out. Just get it out.
So these out of the cards, I just found it interesting. That's why I keep playing with the cards on here. But movements, choices, and decisions is very important, and positive movement forward. So basically, this is the card where they're tied because your decisions are going to lead to your positive movement forward, because it's going to allow you to know that moving certainty. 8 is the number of absolute certainty. So you need to know that you're doing the right thing and move in that direction.
And apparently you got their blessing.
You have their blessing.
So you
really
have
do.
no other reason not to do it.
One more thing. For some reason, I don't know where you're from. I don't feel like you're in Texas, but the state of Texas is just screaming at me for you. So I don't know if Texas, if you ever been there, if it's a place you ever considered living, or what's in Texas. I don't feel like you live in Texas, but Texas is like screaming at me. So it's something with the state of Texas. Something with the state of Texas. Okay? I hope that helps you.
All right.
Your second, so she had 2 special requests today. They didn't want me to do it. They wanted her to do it.
Okay, Miss Parker. Hey,
Pastor Parker.
Hey, Miss Parker.
Pastor Parker.
You gonna give me a read, Miss Parker?
Oh, and you get a love call. You not saying about love. You asking, should you walk away?
Right. Number 20. Should I walk away from the man I am currently dating?
If you gotta ask that,
I feel
you
like
know the answer.
I feel like whether she answer it or not, you ain't walking away.
That's true. That's very true.
She knows.
She knows.
She knows.
Right.
She's
Yeah.
stubborn, so she gets it.
And I feel like she's seen some things. Like she's seen some things and she knows some stuff and she chooses to ignore it.
Right.
So, should you walk away? Does it matter what we say? Because if we say yes, are you gonna do it?
Somebody get her a pulpit.
But
She's starting. Get her.
And for one, don't be using me as no goddamn example. What's wrong with you? Not on TV. This ain't even TV.
It's
Not on YouTube. He put me on blast on
It'll be on
YouTube.
TV if they look at it on their TV. goddamn.
You got the passion card, girl. You gonna put me out there. So.
I just said you were stubborn. That's why you know. Where's the lie? Am I lying?
Just go ahead and put a card, Michelle, because y'all ain't about to keep putting my love life on blast.
Y'all can't see me. Ain't see me right now. I'm grabbing her booty.
Wow.
wow.
I ain't allowed to have nobody grab my booty.
No one said that. I'll grab it.
So yeah, boo. I see light, patience, and balance. I feel like you are you losing yourself in the person that you're with. You're losing yourself. You're losing who you are. And it's like stuff that you know that you used to do that you ain't even doing no more, and you doing extra stuff that you wouldn't really do because you with this person. So do you need to leave this person alone? Absolutely. Will you do it? I'm not sure. But I feel like if you put forth a conscious effort and not be afraid of the pain that you're going to suffer behind walking away, everything hurts for a little bit, but everything gets better over time. So will it hurt? Yes, it will hurt. Will it knock you down for a little bit? Yeah. Will the pain last always? No. So go ahead and do what you got to do because of course you want to be whole. You don't have to worry about what everybody else is going to think or say or do. Do what you feel is best for you.
And some people don't come into our lives to be in our lives forever. Sometimes people come to teach us lessons. So if this is a situation where you are losing yourself for somebody, that's a very important lesson for you to learn. So
and I feel like you don't even realize that you're losing yourself because you in it. Sometimes when you in it, you can't see what you're going through, and it takes for another person to point it out what you're going through before you get it a brainstorm like, aha, yes, that's what I'm doing. So
that's why she was special requested.
So now when you see that, now you know. So take a look back and just evaluate your life and see the things that you've been doing that you don't normally do.
that's somebody she don't put it on.
I don't know.
No, you know. I mean, you don't know, but they know that you know them.
Oh.
Type shit.
Okay.
That was clear. Clear.
I don't need to pull a card. I'm just gonna shut my ass on up. Okay.
Boom. Boom.
Reevaluate your desires and get back to doing what you love. There you have it. Pastor Parker has spoken.
Wow.
I guess you made that question last for a reason.
Yes. So,
You all right now?
come on. Thank you all. Thank you all.
Okay, guys, thanks for tuning in this week. I hope you have a beautiful week, and we will see you next week. Now, look, y'all.
Don't forget about Saturday.
Come see me Saturday, Code 51. We will both be there. We will both be in the building. January 25th, 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. Come get your life. Come have a good time. Mix and mingle. There'll be several other vendors there. Come check them out. It's going to be entertainment. It's going to be all the way live.
All the way.
It's all the way live.